Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's back to throw on second down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. He's looking downfield to throw. Feeling some heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Utes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. The inside handoff. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Parrish. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Utes want to crank the tempo.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun. Gets rid of it. Finds his man down the middle. Stumbled to the ground.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score. and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third. Immediately fires to the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Utes have this offense rolling. They go to the ground. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll try the run. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He finds his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Daniel. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This should be the last play of the quarter. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Utes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Louisiana. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Might as well give it to him again. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. They'll try the right side. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. The give from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Daniel. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out and in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. They'll run play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Makes the catch on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it set up on the outside.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. 3rd down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. And that's exactly what happened. Now setting up 4th down.
It is perfect. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It's a draw. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Utah! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to throw, it's Daniel. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it near midfield. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Beal.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dances away. At the 20, he's got space. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line is set on third down. Power football with the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Utes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're bringing heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
13 on the play. Now, a fourth down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 45 on its way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's on target and complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Off the play fake. A strike downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UNLV. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Louisiana. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the move at the 30. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? The defense gets bailed out after giving up that big play, coming back because of the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parrish. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
And the Utes moving quickly to the line. The run from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun. Give on the inside. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Utes send out the punt unit. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
From the gun, the ground game. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Looking for space. It's Price. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Rebels! Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The option look. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He's going to pass. Fires on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking for a crease. It's Collins. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Coming up, 4th down.
Slips through the line. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Banks. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Don't you just love the big boys? When the big boys up front do their job and create a great pocket, and the quarterback has time now to survey the field and take shots down the field and make huge plays.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Banks. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end. Get in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Price. At the 45 on his way. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Daniel. Makes the grab over the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This guy can throw it. Dances away to buy time. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Tell you what, as a defensive lineman, I didn't care if I got a sack in 2 seconds or 10 seconds. You could tell he just kept pursuing the quarterback, kept chasing. All that matters is I got him on the ground, and you can go to the sideline and go, that's 1 sack for the day, baby.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out! At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Utes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Coming after him. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Caught in the backfield, it's Parrish. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. He'll keep it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air, it's Daniel. Pulls it in. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniel. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.